5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, boys and girls, it's time for Jerry's Outdoor Show. Heard exclusively right here on AM 860, FM 95.1, KWPC, the voice of Muscatine. Powered by Indian Creek Lure Company, the Sicilian Pizzeria, Mitchell Arms and Ammo, Pierce Custom Rods, Tailwater Marine, Deaf Guy Taxidermy, and RB's Outback Bait and Tackle. Like Jerry's Outdoor Show on Facebook. Jerry, our rods and reels are ready. Let's go fishing.
All right, it's a good Friday morning here on Jerry's Outdoor Show, and I'm going to tell you what, Tim, I know you worked a little bit of the season last year, and now you're on working the season this year. The first thing I do is I never worry about Randy Brewer.
Well, I was just wondering, I said, where's Randy? Do you think he forgot?
That could be a good question. Hey, Randy, if you're laying a carpet somewhere and you have the radio on and you hear my voice, get to the station.
Yeah, you're supposed to be here.
He's supposed to be here. But my good friend Lonnie Ford is here. How you doing, Lonnie?
Pretty good, Jerry. How about yourselves?
I'm not bad. How's the week been for you?
Well, I took a pretty nasty fall yesterday and bummed my leg up and hit my head. And
them bar stools are pretty tall, aren't they?
actually, I did it mushroom hunting.
Oh, no kidding.
So, yeah.
Did you fall into a pile of mushrooms?
Oh, yeah, I wished I did, but they're few and far between yet.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, there's still, you might find a handful or two here and there, but at least I'm not finding anything bread sack full.
Right, and I haven't seen too many up around here. I've seen a couple, one or two posted, but yeah, not bread sack full or grocery sack or anything like that. So with those warm temperatures we had last week and everything like that, my lilacs are in full bloom, so I don't know if that's a metric that I know a lot of people say, it's got to be this or this, but I always went by the lilacs, and my lilacs are in full bloom.
Yeah, I've heard the same story, and they're calling for what possibly some 80-degree temperatures, maybe Sunday. So
right,
that's what we need, right? Is a good shot of warmth for a day or so.
Yep. And, So I think it's going to get better from here on out.
So here's another thing that's always been in contention, and I wish Larry the Cable Guy or Randy Brewer was here. When I talk to older boys, we just get in an argument about how mushrooms grow. Now, do they grow rapidly? I mean, if you were to stick a camera on there and watch it just pop out of the ground and grow, or do they just pop and that's the size they are?
Well, I've found mushrooms, and we've experimented with that. And we found them and left them sit. And whatever size we found them at, that's about where they stay.
They stay at that size.
Yep.
So it's a rapid growth thing.
Yes.
Now, talking about popping mushrooms, Tim Scott over here.
Hey, that was back in the 70s.
That was back. Everything's back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s.
But let's get on with why we are here today. Why we are here today is today marks our 100th episode of Jerry's Outdoor Show.
Yay!
It's been 4 years. 4 years now that we've been on, and I am just floored with Jerry's podcast, Jerry's Outdoor Show podcast, which in the wintertime I do the podcast from my home studio, and during the normal radio season we come in and do the radio show, and then we put the replay episodes there. This year we've added MuscatineTV channel.com. Brad Hesford comes in here, films this, puts that on his channel, and we're getting tons of hits there. The radio show replays on Podbean are worldwide. We're now approaching 3,000 downloads, and we started in January, and I can't believe it. We are all over it shows me what they call demographics or analytics or whatever you want on there. We hit every state in the Union, in the United States. We hit Ireland, Australia, Germany, Sweden, Indonesia, Canada, just all over. And
Papua New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea. I haven't seen too much in South America. No, Papua New Guinea's where?
I don't know. Sounded fun to say.
Okay, it is. But we have hit so many spots, and I'm just amazed at this technology that all these people can tune in. And we had a gentleman on the phone last week from Riverside, California, that listens all the time. So I'm just saying the popularity, I have to thank all you people out there that listen, to continue to listen. We pick up more sponsors, and it seems like we get stronger and stronger every year we do this. And I just want to say thank you out there for making today possible.
Well, Jerry, do you think since we were on the subject of mushrooms, maybe that's got something to do with it?
People popping mushrooms and tuning into the show? I don't know, because we're going to find out a little bit later. We're gonna get through this first batch, and what we're going to do the second half, or after the first commercial break, I have a whole box load of prizes here donated by our good friend Kyle Robinson of Indian Creek Lure Company. So I'll tell you what we're going to do after commercial break. We're going to take phone calls from you listeners out there, and I got a bunch of quality fishing crap to give away. And all a part of me saying thank you for being a part and listening to Jerry's Outdoor Show. And look, there's Randy Brewer finally. Come on, get in here. Sit down. Oh, see?
He made it.
He got a haircut. He got a haircut and a shave.
He looks like he might have hit his head in the back again.
Maybe.
Did you hit your head in the back again, Randy?
Hello.
So now, I thought work.
I hit the ground running this morning.
I thought work release started at like 6 a.m. Don't they let you guys?
I had to clean up the bathrooms. My punishment.
There you go. So where the hell you been?
I had to go down in the morning sun and get more rosy reds.
Oh, you selling out of them, are you?
Yeah, I was slow enough that I got all new bait in last night, so everything's brand new for the weekend.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a good weekend.
Well, I don't know if you were listening to your radio as you were driving.
Oh yeah, by the way, they pop like popcorn.
See? Told you.
And then I don't mind doing 99 shows with you. Or 101. But I don't know about this 100.
You're talking too close to the mic, though, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't hear nothing.
There, that's better. Thing. That's better. Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear nothing in my thing, so he talks louder than the microphone. It should be up. You should be up. Hold on, Lonnie. We'll take care of it during commercial break. Don't touch that button. We'll take care of it during commercial break. But anyway, Randy, what we're saying is I'm saying thank you to everybody out there, especially thanks to my sponsor, RB. I know we give you a lot of grief, and you love it, but he has been a sponsor since day one. Gary Brown and Sicilian Pizzeria. We added on Troy Mitchell this year, Kyle Robinson, Matthew Pierce, Nigel Phelps, Shannon Spooner. We just get bigger and bigger, and I have to say
it's a few more asked me too, just recently.
Well, we added another one, but we'll get to him next week. So I have to say from the bottom of my heart, why do you people listen to this stupid thing every week and love it so much? But we love you just as much, and we hope you get something out of it. And I get a lot of emails all the time from serious fishermen. Well, hey, why don't you talk about how a post-frontal system, when you're trying to drop shot during a waning moon phase, it's like, we could talk about that all day long. But to me, I think we'd lose 90% of our listeners.
This is a river town.
Right. Mm-hmm. And
we got a little different way of communicating.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we're here to give advice, and I think it's pretty helpful for the most part. But we're also here to have a good time. If you were to meet me or Tim or Randy or Lonnie at the boat ramp or at the bait shop or at the bar, you get what you see or you get what you hear. This is how we talk normally. So we try to keep it that way, and we try to deliver a show like that. And last but not least, thank you to KWPC for taking a chance on me 4 years ago when I came out here. I just finished up, retired from being a porno actor,
right.
And decided to get into the bait business.
Right.
And said, hey, I have an idea for a show. And they said, yeah, hell, if you want to pay for it, come on out here. You can say whatever you want. But no, I really appreciate it. And like I said, to say thanks to you out there, I have a ton of stuff, and we'll take your calls after commercial break. But let's get on to a little bit of fishing report. Now, Saturday I went out, And I tell you what, I couldn't catch my breath. I mean, it was bad. And that's when I put an article in the Voice of Muscatine, I think comes out this week, is about high pressure and low pressure. And now Saturday was all high pressure, and you couldn't get anything to bite. I mean, that was with minnows. Well, I got those.
Yeah.
I got those minnows for you, so maybe those minnows are broken because I didn't catch a damn.
That's why I went and got a new batch.
I got a new batch. Gave me the rotten ones. So it didn't work out for me on Saturday. Now Sunday I got up real early and I was out on the water at 6 a.m. Picked up a couple nice crappie, picked up a couple nice catfish, even caught a walleye. But come 8 o'clock, once that sun got up high enough, shut down again.
So high pressure usually means the weather for people is great.
Right.
But low pressure can often mean cloudy or a storm coming or something like that, right?
Correct.
Rain.
Usually when it's bluebird skies, no clouds, high pressure. It won't form, but you get cloudy, overcast, and that's approach of a storm. So basically, I get the questions like, why does it relate to fishing, high pressure? Well, what it is with fish, when we talk about high pressure, that's basically, you're talking foot-pounds per square inch of air pressure pressing down on everything. Fish have in them what's called a swim bladder, which I represent with this balloon right here for the people
I'm sure they can see this.
that are on TV.
Oh, this is radio, Jerry.
He wants
But
me
the
to finish.
people that are on TV and go to
Okay.
MuscatineTV
should let him finish.
channel.com can see this. But basically, a fish's bladder will look like this balloon. Now, they're swimming around all happy in its normal state. But when you get high pressure down, this is what happens to their bladder. See how it'll expand
Hell, that's
like
what
that?
happens
That's
to
a-
my
is
bladder
that
at
a-
about 2 in the
Is that
morning.
a D cup
Yeah.
you're squeezing there? Or what?
I knew you were going to say that. I had that problem with this balloon.
I figured you did.
So this is what happens is the bladder will expand, the swim bladder, and it causes discomfort to the fish. So what they'll do is they'll swim down deeper to try to stabilize that pressure. So a lot of times they're not going to be feeding when that's happening. Now when low pressure comes back into it, then their bladder goes back to normal, and then they'll swim up higher into the water column, and they're ready to feed. So that's the difference between high pressure and low pressure.
So I got a question for you about that. Let's say it's in the middle of summer. We just have a string of great weather. It's up in the 80s
Right.
and all that. Is that why at night, at dusk, and in the overnight hours, is that why the big flatheads come out of the holes to look for food at that time? Or
No, the thing with that, now let's say we have a week of high pressure. The fish will eventually stabilize to that. They'll get used to that high pressure being on top of them, and they're going to have to eat. But the larger the fish is, they're less likely to be affected
Okay.
by high pressure. That's
Okay.
why if you don't catch any big fish at all, and I had a friend post this to me on Facebook, there was a bass tournament over in Illinois on Saturday. Nobody was catching nothing. He ended up catching a 6-pound, .30, almost 7-pound bass. So that's why your bigger ones will tend not to
But see,
be
that's
affected
mainly
as
your
much.
game fish too, Tim.
Right.
Okay.
Not so much your catfish and flathead.
Right.
They're
Okay.
not near as sensitive on that.
Right.
Okay.
And they will, like I said, they will desensitize after a while. If it's like a 2-week period or whatever, they will get used to it and start to feed. But that's like when a high pressure comes on. Like I said, it's beautiful. Let's take the family out, go picnicking, blah, blah, blah. Nothing, you know. And that's why I said the bigger ones will tend not, that won't bother them so much. And the point to that was Wednesday night I went fishing out to Chicken Creek again. Only caught a couple little crappie, and I was hitting a couple places where I knew they were at. And I had these brand new sliders that I bought, these new slider worms with the thump tails on them. And I took it down there, it was like bouncing it next to it because you can feel the wood when you're bouncing. All of a sudden, oh man, I'm snagged. Wait a second, the snag's moving. This is a good sign. And I had that 4-pound, and I had a 12-foot crappie rod with 4-pound fluorocarbon on it. And that thing bent
Had her
over.
bent.
It bent into a U, and I'm like, oh, baby. And it just beautiful. The
pounds.
drag was tick, 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 tick. I could hear the string ticking. 20 minutes I sat there, and held him up like that. I could never get his head up. And then finally, snap! And then across the lake, profanity, 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 profanity. So I don't know what it was, but it was huge.
Maybe it was a turtle.
No, it wasn't a turtle. I'm going to guess it was a big cat. It was a big cat because I picked him up. The water was about 5 foot deep, and there was a hump right there. And I just caught him on the backside of that hump. And, man, he was down and stayed down.
Oh, okay.
I got him up close enough to boil a couple times, but I couldn't see what it was. And I know them 30 or 40-pound walleye will do that.
But you don't want to bring that up.
Right. But that's as far as my week's gone. What do you know, Lonnie? I know you said you caught a pretty good doozy Friday or
yeah,
whatever.
we caught a real nice channel cat on minnow.
Uh-huh.
And but it's just as you say, I went out in the afternoon as that front was forecasted to move in on Sunday afternoon and Monday. And I went out in the afternoon instead of in the morning. Mm-hmm. And we got into some nice channel cat. Got one good one. And I'm got to say, I'm kind of different. I've talked to you about this before. The larger the fish, the more the larger the fish, the more I dislike it. Like anything much over 3 pounds as far as channel cat go and flathead, and I take pictures of them and turn them loose.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've caught some monstrous catfish over the years, but just taking pictures of them and turned them loose. And I like the pan fryers, and that's 1 to 2 pound channel cat.
Right.
And these were a little bit bigger than that, along with a crappie. We caught some nice 14, 16-inch crappies.
Awesome.
And got about 8 of those.
Nice.
Along with smaller ones. I mean, we had 2 or 3 nice good ones, but we lost some that were smaller and just happened to miss the basket when I threw them back. Because they just wasn't all that great at cleaning. But
yeah, we're going to have to separate him and Randy. They can't be in the same room together anymore. Well, that's great. That's
My
awesome.
brother from another mother wouldn't let that happen in that boat.
There you go. So what do you know down at your end?
Yeah, they got the brakes open finally.
Do they? Cool.
Yeah, so they're starting to hit it. I'll know more after this weekend because I had 4 of them come down this morning, daybreak, and that's where they were going because they found out it was open instead of going down to Hollow. The Hollow has been putting out some good bluegills. Not a whole lot of crappie, but quite a few bluegill. The lake, I don't know. I got people that's going down there mad, coming back mad. I got people coming back happy. So I don't know if they're just dumb luck in getting where the water's warmer and getting the crappies. And they're catching a few catfish down in there too.
Every report that I read this morning was the only hot spots that I saw for crappie were Iowa Lake and I should have written down. I can't think of the other lake. But anyway, it's out there on Interstate 80. I can't. It's driving me crazy. I'll think about it after the break. Those were the only 2 spots where crappie fishing was
Coralville's
rated
not doing
excellent.
anything in it?
Coralville, there's some catfish, and there was a few crappie being caught, but it was mostly catfish that was up there.
They must have slowed down on the crappie.
A little bit. So there it is, catch can. But like I said, if this weather straightens out and that warms up, water temp when I was out there was about 64. Now that's just going to be the surface temp. Now I'm sure if you get a few, so I'm going to say 58, 59 probably is more likely of what the water temp was. So with that, hey, we're going to slide into a commercial break. We're going to be right back, and we'll let the phones ring because we got tons of stuff to give away on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Be right back.
I've spent 1,000 miles.
Don't you change that dial. We've got some more great fishing advice coming up. Actual fishing advice may not be helpful. Right here on Jerry's Outdoor Show on KWPC AM 860 and 95.1 FM.
Are you looking for a reliable taxidermist who does superior work? Here's taxidermist Shannon Spooner telling you in sign language why he's the best around. Oh, we forgot to mention, he's deaf. Deaf Guy Taxidermy in Clinton mounts every type of game imaginable, from deer and coyotes, fish and ducks, you name it, he can mount it. Text him, please. Don't call 563-613-4411 or send him an email to deafguytaxidermy@icloud.com. Deaf Guy Taxidermy, proud sponsor of Jerry's Outdoor Show. Listen on KWPC Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Shannon wishes he could. Indian Creek Lure Company is your family-owned tackle shop. They carry the finest in bass fishing products. They carry items not found anywhere else. In fact, if they don't have it, you don't need it. Indian Creek Lure Company specializes in the more specialized tackle. Indian Creek also carries Dobbins and Denali fishing rods, as well as their own line of Indian Creek rods. They can help you spec out a custom rod that's the perfect fit for you, and they cater to bass clubs and tournament anglers. Check out their website, IndianCreekLures.com today.
Mitchell Arms and Ammo is your locally owned gun shop. They're a small shop with a huge inventory that puts its customers first. Owner Troy Mitchell takes his time to find the right firearm to fit your needs. Visit them online today at MitchellArms.com or like them on Facebook for special offers and start searching their thousands of accessories and firearms available. They offer online pricing and local pickup. No freight or extra fees. Just add tax and pick up at the store in a few days. Warranties honored locally too. Stop by Mitchell Arms and Ammo on Plaza Place in Muscatine. And now back to more Jerry's Outdoor Show. If you've missed part of this episode or any other episode, what were you thinking? Give Jerry's Outdoor Show a like on Facebook. Listen to past episodes on iTunes, Podbean, and Jerry'sOutdoorShow.com.
All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and light up the phones. It's 563-263-8600. Give us a call. Just say hey or say whatever you want, and you win. It's just that easy. I got tons of stuff here. We've got stink bait. We've got bass worms. We've got jigs. We just got tons of stuff to give away. So give us a holler right now. And there the phone goes right now. Hey, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show.
Hey, Jerry, this is Brian from Menard.
How you doing, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
Good. Hey.
Sell some carpet.
A good mushroom report. I went to an archery shoot near Cedar Rapids last weekend, and we accidentally put a couple arrows into the ground. It was still kind of chilly.
Huh.
For the mushrooms up there. But then, I mean, we were in tree groves and pine groves, and so, but I think with this rain this week, they're sure going to start popping.
So, did you find some up there, you're saying?
No, we did not. We did not find a single one.
Okay.
Huh.
But all the regular indicators were out, the Mayaples, the Dutchman's breeches, all the little native flowers.
The Dutchman's breeches. I don't know what that one is.
He's a scoutmaster. He knows a lot more about
right, yeah, I know that. So
they're a little flower that looks like little breeches up hanging off a clothesline upside down.
Well, awesome. Hey, I appreciate you listening to the show, Brian. We got a prize for you. Just come out here to the station, and it'll be waiting for you. And I'm happy that you called and listened to the show, even though you know Randy Brewer.
Yep. Well, have Randy bring it out to me at the store.
Okay, I'll have Randy bring it out to you.
You better sell some carpet.
Thank you, Brian.
Gotta get to work.
All right, cool beans. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, you're on Cherry's Outdoor Show. Who do we got on the phone with us?
Joyce.
Joyce, how you doing this morning, Joyce?
Doing pretty good. Enjoy your show.
Well, thank you. Are you going fishing today?
Well, we did that yesterday.
And how'd you do?
Well, got about a 3-pound bass and some crappies.
All right, cool beans. Where was this at? I ain't going to tell you.
Lake Belvedere.
Lake Belvedere.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Great day.
Warming up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool beans, Joyce. Well, I'm glad you listened to the show.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it very much.
All right, just stop on out here at the station. We'll have it ready to go for you.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
All right, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Who do we got on with us?
Hi, my first-time caller. My name's Dennis.
Okay.
Enjoy your show. Just moved here to Iowa. Caught some crappie out to Lake Patricia the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were biting pretty good.
Where's Lake Patricia
at? At the Deep Lakes Park.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of the deep lakes.
We're bad.
All right, cool.
We're supposed to know that.
Well, what were you catching them on?
Worms, actually.
Worms, cool. About how deep?
Oh, about 6 feet.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what corner were you standing on? If you have the GPS location.
Keep fishing, Jerry. Keep fishing. It is a fishing show.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was just as soon as you walk down the lake, just standing right there on the bank.
He was just fishing you.
There you go. That's
we
awesome.
wouldn't give your spot away on this show.
We wouldn't tell it. Not till we were able to come down and confirm it. So I can meet you after the show's over. You can take me to that spot and I can see.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, cool beans. Thank you, bro. Come on out here to the station. And what's the address out here, Tim, for people that might not know?
3218 Mulberry.
3218 Mulberry. Come on out. Right after the show, there'll be a big box out there. What I'm doing is there's so much to give away here. First come, first serve. Whatever you want, you take. I mean, there's stink bait. There's just tons of it. And I have to say thank you again to Kyle Robinson, one of my good sponsors. Compared to Randy, I say, hey, Randy, we're doing this. You did enough of me just showing up. No. Anyway, so who we got on the phone next?
No, we're waiting now.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah.
There's like a lightning storm in here. So anyway, guys, let's talk about that fish fry while we're waiting for somebody else to call in.
I got the okay. We just need to give them a date, and we'll be doing it at the VFW.
Do it to VFW. I'm thinking Saturday, May 21st. What do you think? We'll talk about it after the weekend.
That's the weekend before Memorial Weekend.
Correct, and after Mother's Day. Hey, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Who do we got on with us?
Hey, Jerry, it's Travis.
Hey, Travis, what's up, buddy boy?
Oh, not much. Sitting home nursing some wisdom teeth I got yanked out yesterday, and thought I'd call in and just say it was the 100th show. You thanked all your sponsors, and I just wanted to call in and thank you and thank your sponsors and just give a shout out.
Awesome, buddy boy. You got all 4 wisdom teeth pulled at once.
Yes, at once.
Oh, my God.
You won't be yanking on your rod for a while.
Did they give you some good medicine for that, Travis?
Yeah, they did. They sent me home with a big box of it, and unfortunately, I haven't.
He don't share, Tim.
Oh, okay.
The medicine they gave me at the place was by far the best because I don't remember a dang thing about it.
Oh boy, that's
well. Thank goodness that you posted a live Facebook video yesterday because that memory will live forever.
I can't. I was excited the night before when I seen that you could finally go live on the Android phones.
Right.
I had to try it out, but. Me and the guys ventured over to Lake Belvedere last Saturday, and same exact thing what you said. You know, as soon as the sun got up and that wind started blowing, the bite was tough. We had managed to catch quite a few fish in the morning, but it just died off for us. So quite a bit of algae bloom going on at Belvedere this early, which is kind of surprising.
Huh.
Water's warming up out there.
No.
Actually, it was 50-52 clear down by the dam, and upper 50s close to 60 clear up in the North Arm. That's why I was just surprised that there was that much of a bloom going on up there already because they haven't really had much rain or anything. So,
all right, well that's awesome. What's your first tournament coming up?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of playing around. I think I'm going to hit up the Muscatine Bassmasters. Probably going to try to hit up all their tournaments. I think their first one's in June, but I don't really see much here in the next month or so. Hopefully you can get out and get some spawning crappies and pick up some bluegills too. And
this was going to be your slow year anyway on the tournaments, wasn't it, Travis?
Yeah, I'm just taking a little break from it for a while. Just kind of on the ones that are further away. I'm just going to kind of stick towards closer to home and things like that. So still going to do it, just kind of not really getting too excited about it right off the gate. So
awesome possum, dudes. Stay home and enjoy that Demerol or whatever they gave you.
I'm not sure what it is. But it does the trick.
It's enjoyable. Well, don't forget to stop out here and get your thing of stink bait or lures. You
can give it to the next guy. I need another lure like I need a hole in my head.
Well, you got 4 of those now, so there you go.
Yes, I do.
Thanks, all right, appreciate you, Travis. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Travis, he was a big part of this show for 3 years, was my go-to bass guy, and he chimes in now every once in a while, and you can look him up on Facebook. Big part of the show. Another big part of the show are my voice guys. Corey Connor, he was Savannah, Montana for a while, Chef Catherine, and now we got Hermit Longhorn. Which I don't think he wants to give me his name, give his real name out just yet.
Because he's local.
But anyway, so give us a call right now, 563-263-8600, and I got a gift for you for listening to the show. Now, I'm going to swap back and forth here. Now, we're talking about the 21st of May. You think that's a good time to do that?
Yeah.
You want to do it in May so you can get crawdads?
Yeah.
You still want to do the crawdads?
Yeah, it depends on what the flood did down there.
Uh-huh.
Because one year, when Katrina come in, I couldn't get none from Louisiana. So hopefully with this flood, I don't know.
That's graduation weekend too, right? I mean,
I've
high school
already graduated.
You graduated the 6th grade, didn't you?
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
All right, so give us a call right now at 563-263-8600. Say, hey, and I got a gift for you. Got a big gift for you. So, yeah, we're going to do it down there. We're going to have Hermit Longhorn and the Port Louisa Trio. They're going to be entertaining. Now, the thing is how do we want to do this? You said, because you've done a lot more fish fries than I have. You think $5 a plate? $5 a clean plate?
$5 a clean plate. All you
$5
can eat.
You
get
what
one
get
plate,
on that plate
for $5.
Okay.
You can put as much on that as you want.
I agree with that.
But don't drop it. But it's a clean plate, $5, all you can eat.
All right, that works out for me. And then, like I said, I'll talk to my sponsors and maybe have them come out if they want to bring out some propaganda or whatever. You can meet everybody. But it's a good time to meet me. You meet Randy. You meet Lonnie. Tim Scott won't do it because that's a Saturday night. You don't.
Well, I'm going to be in St. Mary's. I got a nephew graduating out there in St. Mary's.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but I think graduation's on Sunday, ain't it?
His party's on Saturday, the 21st.
From a week before and a week after.
Yeah, but them are educated people. They don't listen to my show anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So give me a call right now at 563-263-8600, and you can have some of this fantastic stuff that I got here donated by Indian Creek Lure Company. I stopped up there, and we got a call right now. Hey, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Who is this?
This is Florence.
Florence.
I want to talk to Randy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Florence.
Hi. I want to thank you for the information you gave me Saturday.
Oh, how'd your son do?
Well, he didn't do very good. He only caught one crappie in the morning, and he didn't get anything in the afternoon, and then he went Sunday, and he didn't have much luck either.
He didn't do no good on Sunday either, huh?
Yeah. So
he got out of bed late.
Again this weekend, so, yeah.
All right, well.
But I wanted to thank you.
Well, I sure appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Good luck.
That was the gal you were telling me about, wasn't it?
Yeah, I talked to her, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times. Just, she had to call her son.
Yeah.
And then I'd call her. Then she'd call the son. Then I'd call her. It went back and forth till I found out her son's not 14, 15 years old. He's 24 years old.
Well, at least you gave him some advice anyway. Who we got on the phone with us?
It's Joe.
Hey, you doing, Joe?
Doing just fine listening to you all down here at the river.
Down at the river. How you doing? You catch anything today?
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
You're doing just fine. What are you catching?
I'm trying to catch some catfish.
All right, cool beans. What are you using for bait?
I need some more stink bait.
Okay, cool beans. I got a jar of it for you. Just come on out here.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, cool beans, Daddy-O.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Hey, give us a call right now, 563-263-8600. We got tons to give away. And, yeah, you told me that over the weekend. Now, get this, Lonnie. This gal called Randy up and said, hey, I need you to help me help my son catch some crappie. Mm-hmm. And Randy got them all straightened out and got them figured out. And it sounds like your advice worked out.
Yeah, he didn't catch a thing.
No, he said he caught one.
We caught one on the day you couldn't catch one.
Well, yeah.
That was Saturday.
Yeah, so he's better than me. He should come out here and do a show now.
That's what I said. He'd get out of bed earlier and he could show up like I do.
There you go. Absolutely.
Right on time.
Like how Randy says, he could be there around 10 o'clock. It's got to go around
goes all the way
10
around
o'clock
10.
a couple times. So anyway, with that, we're talking about what we got going on at VFW. Give us a call right now at 563-263-8600. You win. It's that easy. No goofy questions to ask. No trivia questions. Just call, say, hey, you listen to the show. Or maybe we ran through our 10 people already. So, anyway, Lonnie, you said you had a little bit of a mishap mushroom hunting.
Yes.
How'd you just tripped over a log, or
too
many shots of Jack before you went out looking for mushrooms? Or
yeah, just got my feet tangled up and then went down and hit my head at the same time against a tree.
Oh, my goodness. That's why you're not wearing glasses today.
Yeah, well.
Those busted up?
No, they're good, but I got a shin that's pretty well scraped up and throbbing, and it's pretty
sorry. I'm sorry, Lonnie. How is the tree doing? I can see you're waning it, but how is the tree doing?
Right. Well, so does that put you off mushroom hunting for the rest of the season? Damn, screw them mushrooms. I ain't going out no more.
Well, no, not really. I'll go out and try it again, but the wife, ever since I retired, insists that I carry a cell phone, and I absolutely hate, after being in an emergency situation for years that I was in, I had to carry a laptop everywhere I went, a phone. I just didn't want any more to do with it. My phone rang 24 hours a day I was done with it. So I retired, and the first thing I did, I was burning some leaves and wasn't paying attention. I burnt my leg with 2nd and 3rd degree burns, and ended up jumping in the quarry pond to put myself out. She's out of town, of course, you know, so she insists that I carry a phone.
Right.
And I just hate that, but for good reason. I fell off a ladder. And
now they got them. They got these pendants that hang around your neck. And you get, or a bracelet, and if you need help, you just got to press on it. I know for older folks. You know.
Well, but part of the problem is there where I live, I'm not on GPS.
Right.
So if they tried to find me, they'd be pretty tough to.
Well, just look for the tree that's knocked down. There you go.
Look for the tree that's crying.
There you go. Yeah. So, hey, give us a call right now at 563-263-8600. You win. It's that easy. I've got swim sheds, I've got worms, I've got stink bait, I've got buzzing warmouth. I just got tons of stuff, and we need to give it away.
Take that down to the Deep Lakes Parks. See if a big old bass wouldn't take that off your pole.
What, this?
That, whatever. Yeah, what is that?
That's called a buzzing warmouth by Big Bite Baits.
There you go.
Look, huge. Big kicker.
Yeah.
Big kicker legs on there.
Bluegill's big enough to fillet, Lonnie.
Almost.
You see it?
Well, here. Just put it on a sandwich and tell me what it is. Yeah. But, hey, you're on with Jerry's Outdoor Show. We are going to take a commercial break, and we're going to be right back. Stay tuned.
I've spent 1,000 miles.
Don't you change that dial. We've got some more great fishing advice coming up. Actual fishing advice may not be helpful. Right here on Jerry's Outdoor Show on KWPC AM 860 and 95.1 FM.
Pierce Custom Rods are handcrafted of the finest materials available and designed to provide the most enjoyable fishing experience imaginable. Each rod features a perfect blend of power, action, and detail customized for the user. If you want the utmost in performance, quality, feel, and appearance from your custom rods, choose Pierce Custom Rods. Search Pierce Custom Rods and like them on Facebook or call 563-299-8645.
The place where he was born and raised.
Sounds like a place to fish or baiting down at the bottoms. This is Randy Brewer from the Outback Bait and Tackle Shop. When you're ready to go fishing, to hit the river and local fishing holes, come and see me. I've been fishing our local areas for over 40 years. I'll be able to set you up with the right bait and tackle for our fishing holes in the area. I'll even throw in some of my experienced fishing advice. So before you head out to your fishing hole, come see me at the RB's Outback Bait and Tackle, located 16114 County Road X61 here in Muscatine. Call me at 563-506-0490. Sign says 9 to 5. Call anytime after. We'll get your bait.
Is your boat not starting well or running to its fullest potential? Have Nigel at Tailwater Marine take a look and have it running tip-top again. Conveniently located on Mississippi Drive, just south of downtown Muscatine, Tailwater Marine has years of experience and the skills to keep you worry-free on the water. Tailwater also carries towables, water toys, and accessories for your fun and safety on the water. Call Tailwater Marine, 563-264-BOAT. That's 563-264-2628.
That's a spicy meatball. The Sicilian Pizzeria in Wilton is now serving domestic and import beer plus wine that complement all the great dishes prepared by owner and our friend Gary Brown. The Sicilian brings you the taste of New York Sicilian-style pizza plus Chicago favorites like Italian beef, meatball, and many more delicious authentic sandwiches. Really hungry? Order a Chicago-style stuffed pizza. Mouth-watering good. It's the Sicilian Pizzeria, 912 West 5th Street in Wilton. Call and place your order with Gary today at 563-732-9396. Satisfy your taste buds with the Sicilian.
And now back to more Jerry's Outdoor Show. If you've missed part of this episode or any other episode, what were you thinking? Give Jerry's Outdoor Show a like on Facebook. Listen to past episodes on iTunes, Podbean, and jerry'soutdoorshow.com.
All right, we are back, and we still have a plethora of stuff to give away. Plethora. I'll show you that word afterwards. But it's a good word.
What the hell's that mean, Randy?
I'm looking it up in my dictionary as we speak.
KWPC Radio Dictionary.
Sounds like placenta, but
yeah.
Plethora? What is it?
Plethora.
If I tried to say it, it'd be a cuss word.
Right. There goes another $60.
There goes another 60.
So give us a call right now at 563-263-8600, and you win. It's just that easy. So we've decided we're going to do this fish fry now. We're going to do it May 21st. That's on a Saturday. I'm thinking we start about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 or 5. What are you thinking? You kind of gave me some eyeballs there.
You're getting late there.
Late?
You making supper? Or luncheon?
I don't know why you want to do it earlier today, because I might be fishing. I mean,
that's what clock I thought you was going around. Yours.
Hey, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Who do we got on the phone with us?
This is Wade.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Sounds like Wade Walker.
Yeah, it is. How about them rosy reds?
I just picked them up this morning and seen you. I had to get your radio tuned in.
Yeah.
And it stuck. And it stayed.
So you buy a lot of minnows from Randy?
No, the other way around. I buy them all from him.
Yeah, I'm the producer.
This is my producer of the Rosy Reds.
Oh, yeah? Awesome.
Yeah, I got to get him up early sometimes to go get them minnows so everybody's happy.
He was just checking on you to make sure that you were telling him. He told him you're on the radio, so he's just checking to make sure.
Yeah, he's been trying to listen to it last year, this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps forgetting what station it was, so he got a marker out and wrote it on the wall by the phone.
There you go. Awesome, dude. Hey, I thank you for the Rosy Red. People love them up here.
Oh, yeah, that's the only way to go.
Cool beans, Daddy-O.
He's a salesman, ain't he?
He's
the only way to go.
Absolutely.
I get my green gills from him, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of green gills down there?
Yeah, we right at 100.
All right, cool beans. Hey, I appreciate you listening to the show, buddy.
You bet.
I'll have to bring you your prize, I guess.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Unless you want to swing by here.
Oh, I'll be seeing you soon.
He's down in Morning Sun.
Yeah,
we're reaching out that far.
Right. Why don't you take him a bucket of cold minnows? Everybody likes them.
Yeah, they work good.
So anyway,
the only way to go.
Give us a call right now, 563-263-8600. I still got a handful of stuff to give away.
See you, Wade.
He done gone.
He done gone.
So does he get to fish much?
A lot more than we do.
A lot more
more than I do.
More than you do.
I'm the only one that don't get a go out of this bunch.
Why is that?
Something about turning a key to a bait shop.
Well, you got plenty of girls down there. Yeah. Anyway,
back to the story. Back to the ranch.
So we decided on that. So you're thinking what? Noon you want to do it?
I don't know, maybe 3.
Well, I said 4. Now you want to go 3.
Nah, you're going to more times 5. Around 4. No, if we start serving at 3 or 2.
That's what my grandparents eat. It's like 3 o'clock. That's what I thought.
My grandparents are hungry.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it.
They're going to come and eat too.
Yeah, your grandparents are?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now, you don't have any problem with these people down at the VFW, right? These people at the VFW are your friends. Because you said the ones up at the Legion weren't your friends.
There were people that just sit around there
and drink beer with me
and make fun
and pick on me for being on the radio.
Well, I'm sure we could probably get old Dickie Lindahl to come down there.
Yeah, he'll come down. Oh, he'll definitely be down.
I mean, once Tim becomes his son-in-law or whatever, when they get married,
he'll have all the big bucks then, won't he?
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't forget me, Dad.
So give us a call right now, 563-263-8600, and you win. It's just that easy.
Hey, Jerry.
What, Lonnie?
I did want to mention just this morning, I seen a couple of boats, and the same guy's been out there about 3-4 days in a row, and he's sitting out in the channel right in front of my place there, and I happen to know him, and he's been doing real good on catfish with cut bait on the cedar.
Wow. How you doing as far as shad guts? Because I know people keep asking.
I'm
done.
I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, there might be 2 things of them down there, but what works just about as well as like Lonnie was saying is I started it 2 years ago taking them crick chubs and just chopping them up in 3/4-inch pieces.
Right.
People's been doing just as good with them as they was with the, you leave the guts in, the heads, everything.
Right, but see, that's the thing I got with using gut. I never really ever used shad guts, but how do you hook them?
Well, they got it's a gizzard shad, so there's one rock inside there called one gizzard.
Right.
You put the hook on that gizzard, and that's hard. And that'll hold. The rest of them will just hang off of that.
Okay.
Say.
And will you just use a regular hook, or use one of the safety pin hooks?
You
like
can use a
liver
regular
hooks?
hook if you want to keep it up on there. Use them safety pin hooks, or you can get string elastic and one of them thimble runners and run it through there.
Okay.
And put it on your favorite hook. Wrap it around the top 4 times tight. Go down around and then 4 times on the bottom, and just pull it. And that elastic will hold that bait on better for you.
Huh.
Same way with your liver. If you was to do that with liver,
right?
Then you can use your favorite catfish hook.
Yeah. See, I when I used livers, when I used turkey livers, I'd always use a safety pin
And
hook.
see, them safety pin hooks, the bend of the hook just doesn't.
Right.
I'm just not happy with the bend of the hook on them safety pin hooks.
Oh, just take your pliers
and bend them out a little bit.
Bend
That's
them
what
a
we got to
yeah,
do.
It's
That's what you gotta
customized. Anyway, give us a call right now, 563-263-8600. You win. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
It's too easy, Jerry.
It's too easy. Well, should I come up with?
Quiz 'em?
All right, we'll go with a question. I got this question a couple weeks ago, and I haven't answered it yet because I'm waiting to hear back from my vet, and I'm waiting to hear back from a biologist. Can fish drown? That's a question I got. Is it possible for a fish to drown?
Yes, if there's no oxygen in the water.
That's suffocation.
Okay. All right.
Now, the way I look at it is being humans, we have lungs, and the way we drown is our lungs fill up with water instead of oxygen. Now, fish can succumb of being oxygen deprived, but I would say that's suffocating. That's not drowning by an intake of water. What do you think? Can fish drown?
What do you think, Randy?
Oh, man. I had to answer that about the chicken one time and the egg.
We all know how
I
that
had the
turned
same
out.
answer for
Yeah.
that. I don't give a damn.
Okay, that's one yes, one no, and one I don't give a damn. How about you, Lonnie? What do you think?
Well, I'm going to play the middle of the road here. I do know, well, maybe it's suffocation again. I'm not sure. I would guess it'd be drowning. But if you forget to pull your stringer in and move to another spot and drag them behind your boat in the water, they'll come up dead when you get ready to pull them back in.
Well, that's what I said. I just haven't answered it. She sent it to me a while ago. I was like, what I'm giving you is my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's scientifically correct. So I'm just looking for the next person I can blame it off on.
Right.
So when I put it out there, and it's, oh, no, that ain't right. They got a blah, blah, blah. Well, that was because Dr. Blah, blah said that to me. But anyway, so I'm trying to work that out. And if you try to deduce it on the internet, you might as well flip a quarter up in the air because half of it says this and the other half says that. So maybe if you know that, give me a call right now, 563-263-8600, and I'll give you some. Can fish drown? I know they drown in Greece.
Yeah.
Right.
So with that, with the crawdads, why are you thinking the crawdads are going to be a good thing? You think a lot of people going to eat them crawdads? Gonna eat them mud bugs?
If they know I'm cooking them, they'll be there.
What do you do that's so different?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like them.
They just like them?
I spent a lot of time down in Louisiana back in the early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a condo over in Lake Palestine where I used to take the birds and fly the messages back. Well, sometimes because I was single man back then, sometimes I'd sneak across the border and get into Baton Rouge, and I'm only going to be there a day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get to cooking with some of them old gals down there, and I mean the older gals.
Now, when you say cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah. When you get to cooking with some of them older gals.
But, no, I learned a lot of them recipes because I always did favor the Cajun cooking. That's like them turkey fryers. I've been doing that, since 82.
Right.
And if I'd have just opened up a welding shop and made a bunch of them fryers so people can burn their houses down.
Right.
And then have the insurance company pay me to shut that factory down, then I'd been set.
Right.
But, no, I just keep right on the cooking. But
yeah.
that's where I ran into the real recipe on cooking them without having a whole bunch of spices floating around and you're spitting half of that stuff out. Where mine come out pretty clean.
Yeah, so if you remember season 2, we had Chef Catherine on, which was kind of roundabout way. I'll just make it easy on everybody. She's basically my ex-sister-in-law, but still remain friends with the family. She's actually a chef from down there in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And she used to come up here and she used to make boudin balls. You know what boudin balls are? Oh, man, those are fantastic. If I lived down in Louisiana, I'd be dead by now from
boudin balls.
Cholesterol, a heart attack.
A lot of rice.
A lot of overeating, but the food was fantastic.
It is. I love everything about Cajun cooking.
You don't really want to know what's in the pot, but it tastes pretty good coming out of it.
Yeah, they use a lot of spices we don't normally use up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, she turned us on to was called Slap Your Mama seasoning down there, which there's a lot of those.
Yeah, and see, that's just another brand that mixes their own. See?
Yeah.
No different than our seasoning salts.
Yep, absolutely.
Just a different mixture.
So, what do we got going on? How's the new shop coming down there? Still waiting on a plumber?
Huh?
Still waiting on a plumber?
No, they just got that done. Trying to get the tank filled up now and running. I've been busy.
Right.
Where are you going to be down there in that, what do they call it, the old Western Mall? Or?
In there where that shaved ice is. She was supposed to take the Paul Revere's, but she didn't get her stuff done in time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to do where Mills was, and then maybe next year I can have the bigger side, and she'll be across the street.
Is that little white building?
It's the little white building that sets out there. There will be a big gold medal on the side of that building that you will not miss.
Nice.
And it is actually put together. I just don't want to put it on the wall yet because there's going to be a whole lot of
right
and nobody home. Well, then they're going to get mad at me right off the bat.
Right.
Well,
but there's going to be an hourly deal on there. Unlike the shop down home, that's pretty much 24/7 shop. I live there. This one up here is just going to be, say, 6 to 11, back open at 3 to 8. See, hour or something like that.
Now, will it be a drive-up bait shop?
Yeah, I'll throw them out. I'll throw them out the window.
Yeah. See, now the thing is, once you get that gold minnow out, you're going to have people like our good friend Tim here. Once you get that out. When people come from out of town, they want to go down there and get their picture taken by it. And all that.
Oh, yeah.
People stopping by to ask for your autograph, all that good stuff.
Yeah, famous Jerry show.
There you go.
Chamber of Commerce is going to want you to join up with them.
Yeah,
and,
you're going to have
all that.
You have a big ribbon cutting down there.
Yeah.
Oh, do I get Christmas walk too?
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll do a holiday stroll. They'll do a holiday stroll and
Yeah.
stuff then, right? And you won't ever get anybody to come down there and go, "What's that smell? What's that smell?"
That might be the biggest shutdown down there is somebody kick open a bucket of stink bait and they'll run the neighbors out. All them little kids eating their shaved ice cream. Here, try some of this on a cracker.
So what do you got going on for the weekend, Lonnie? You going to go out there and fish some more, or you just going to lay around and take it easy?
Well, actually, I got my grandkids coming down this weekend.
All right, so you're going to be exhausted.
Well, they got fishing equipment for Easter.
Awesome.
So I'm putting the pontoon in this afternoon, the boat dock. I'm putting that in this afternoon.
Oh, don't say that. My wife pontoon ain't put in yet.
I've got a big 24-footer I use as a fishing dock. And
I did. That's what we do down home on the breaks is park that boat back there, and the kids just run and come and go.
Yep.
And the water ain't deep enough right there that it's muddy enough they might be stuck there for a minute or two, but it ain't over their head. It'll be all right. They'll be all right.
So there we go. We got a bunch. I'm going to try to get out early tomorrow morning and see what's going to happen. I got some business to take care of in town after the show's over. Then I got a dreaded honey-do list. And you should see this pigeon my wife bought, Randy.
It ain't one of them flipping pigeons.
No, there's a difference between the rollers and the tumblers and all that. But this one looks like it's got mange.
Oh.
To me. But she says that's the way it is from the guy she bought it. Its feathers are curly. It looks just like a poodle, but it's a bird. And she has it there in the kitchen, and she bought it from a guy up in Davenport that raises birds or whatever.
Sounds like he had an ugly duckling that he finally got rid of.
Well, I was going to say maybe you tie a little bitty pork chop around its neck and the other pigeons and play with it.
Oh, they play with each other, believe me.
Okay.
As many birds as we're getting.
That's what Mom did to me,
Is that
Randy,
called
when
playing
I was,
this time of year?
That's what Mom did to me when I was little, yeah.
You look like you had your cheek slipped on.
Well, she did that so the dogs would warm up to me at least,
Right.
in the neighborhood. So.
There we go. So anyway, I don't know what this one is called. It's a curly-tailed, dirty bird is what it looks like to me. So she says, when you get done with the show, I want you to come home and I want you to help me bathe that bird.
Bathe?
She bought a thing of Dawn dishwashing soap, and I said, "What do you mean? Nobody bathes a bird. Just put them in the bird." She said, "No, we're gonna because that's what they use to get the oil off the birds. Is they use this Dawn. You know." I was like, "This is not like the Exxon Valdez or anything like that. It's just the bird that was in a dirty coop." You know, I was like, "So we're gonna try to wash this bird."
Get the garden hose.
That's what I said. I said, let's just put the cage in the back of my truck, and when I go to wash my truck,
Hose
you
them
know,
off.
yeah. So they'll grow back, and we keep the feathers numbered.
Oh, you're just going to go through the drive-through wash.
Right, that one spinning one. You know, you can make stuff too complicated. You know,
Right.
it's like cooking supper. You cook supper. Okay, I'll cook supper.
Call
Here you go.
Sicilians.
Here's 2 steaks.
Yeah, right.
Well, be sure to put that on Facebook, will you?
She was like, it's your turn to cook supper. Okay, so I fire up the grill. Here you go. Here's your steak. Here's my steak. Well, where's the potato? Where's the vegetables? Oh, man, if you're just going to make this all complicated like that, then I wash my hands of it. Like I'm going to wash this bird. So anyway, your last chance, 3 minutes. Give me a call right now at 563-263-8600, and you win. It's just that simple. I thought maybe our old boy Jimmy Key from California would holler back up.
Yeah, you'd think so.
You think so?
Some of them boys down at Hahn could make a call while they're on break laughing.
Yeah, they're probably
They're
doing
picking
that.
on my niece down there.
Are they picking on your niece?
Yeah.
You want to just call them out on the radio
Yeah,
right now?
That's what I'm trying to do.
She a
Get 'em out.
good-looking gal, is she? Or?
She's a little feisty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But the boys are after her down
Well,
there?
they pick on her because she's related to me.
Oh.
Can you imagine that?
I can't imagine that.
I told her I'd stop by someday and see who's what down there.
Right.
Because they can't fire me.
Exactly.
But no, they're a good bunch of boys down there. I went to school with a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah?
And I know they listen.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like I said earlier at the show, we've done 100 shows, and I'm just really happy, and I'm totally floored.
How in the hell old are you, anyway?
Hey, we got a caller. Let's take that right now.
Well, wait a chance.
Hey, you're on Jerry's Outdoor Show. Who we got on with us?
This is Matt.
Hey, Matt. How you doing today, bud?
Not too bad.
You going out fishing today?
Well, not yet, but cloud cover's kind of scaring me back in the house. What have you guys heard about the Deep Lakes Park thing? there any fishing going on down there?
Well, we had a guy earlier saying he was catching crappie down there at Lake Patricia. That's pretty good. There's they're all different names down there. He was doing pretty good at that one.
Caught us off guard.
Yeah. All right, I appreciate your phone call, bud.
Thanks.
Station.
Yep, cool beans. So anyway, with that, we got 30 seconds, and it's been 4 years, and hopefully it'll be 4 more. I don't know how much, because I used to think 57 was really old.
Do you remember when you first say you was going to do this? I said, you're goofier than a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still am.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know, you did 4 or 5 shows, and I come on once for you, and
all downhill from there.
I'm telling you, it's
never been
downhill since.
Well, all my friends are in low places and stuff.
Got to
like
get
that.
out.
But yeah. Like I said, I just appreciate everybody out there. And if you like what we got going on, we're going to have more of it coming on saying because we can't come up with anything new. So with that, we'll stay with that. Until next week, this is Jerry from Jerry's Outdoor Show. My good friend Randy Brewer, my good friend Lonnie Ford, and my good friend Tim Scott. I appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Jerry's Outdoor Show. Special thanks to Indian Creek Lure Company, the Sicilian Pizzeria Wilton, Mitchell Arms and Ammo, Pierce Custom Rods, Tailwater Marine, Deaf Guy Taxidermy, and RB's Outback Bait and Tackle.